Nadal's just too good.
Yeah. He looks kind of like older for 34, right?
I can't believe he's 34, Mom. I didn't know he was 34. I thought he was close to 40.
No.
I thought they were all close to 40.
Mascara?
How old is Novak?
Mascara's
Yeah. Let me. I don't want to.
What, you guys are selling makeup now?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah. What's
What's the best seller like that you've been able to flip on for makeup?
Well, we just started with beauty.
Like eyeliners and shit? Don't get me started on makeup, man. Just the names for makeup alone, they just piss me
That's
off.
the number one selling item for beauty on Amazon. Right?
Number one selling item for beauty on Amazon
What
is a
is it?
$5
What is it?
Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara.
Oh.
Gluten. All right, hold on. Gluten and cruelty free. What the
don't
fuck
get it?
does that mean?
It means it's not tested on animals.
Cruelty free?
Yes.
That's what that means.
Yes.
So they put makeup on animals?
Yes.
It is me.
This world is so fucking weird, man. Cruelty free.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't hurt the animal.
I mean, it depends on what they're trying.
What do they put it on pigs?
I mean, if you put hydrochloride on an animal,
they put it on pigs? What do they put it on, Leon?
animals. Oh. So this sells for $30. That's the price. And this is for
How much? How much?
private sensitive information.
Just say it.
Well, I'll show you.
What is it?
So that's the look. That's the price that I'm gonna pay for it.
You're gonna pay $5 for this lipstick or lip oil.
And this is what it sells for.
Nice.
It says for
one of the
$20.
Yes.
You know what this means? This means as consumers, we are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. That's what this means.
It means it's changed my shopping habits.
Right. Like if you go and buy something, what is this? This girl is over here obsessed with horses.
Oh, and you can only sell it FBM. So it's a 240% ROI on this product, on this
Right.
item.
Right. Yeah, but then all in with fees and everything and shipping,
Yeah.
you're still gonna turn 240.
So I'm gonna profit $12 from that one item.
And how? But can you do it in bulk though?
Well, that's
At some point.
the goal.
At
yes,
some point.
Right. So
Why go to work? Why go to work?
take advantage of the market that we can now.
But then you're not expanding your knowledge.
What? So you think going to work is expanding knowledge?
I don't know. You're exposed to
There's only one
different
fella.
people's views, opinions.
I hear that. I hear that. I mean, you. But then
You're just online.
you're online selling stuff. But then at the same time, like
It's new.
you also have more freedom to do stuff you want to do.
That is if you're motivated.
I think about that when I'm trading, because I'm like, what value am I providing to anybody? All I'm doing,
You're providing value.
Yeah.
all I'm doing is ripping and running from somebody else.
No, but then you're providing value when you do your.
Right. You're
Right.
educating people
Okay,
on things that they may
after.
have never.
Okay, after, but the act of trading in and of itself, the act of selling this eyeliner for $5 and selling it for 20, what are we? What value are we adding to society?
Society.
And don't come up with no bullshit answer.
Scratching her head to think.
Like, are we adding any value to society besides ourselves? Besides
To
adding,
society, I guess not, but where we have become this generation of wanting things now and not waiting for things, that's the value Amazon and as a whole provides to customers.
right? But again, what value have we provided?
Well, it depends what your definition of value is.
Okay,
Right?
all right. So are we adding any
It's
value
the same
to
value
the
that
human?
going to BJ's and Costco gives you as a consumer.
There is no value.
Right. So it's just you're just gonna go. You're purchasing things that you need in your day to day to
Right.
live.
I guess what I'm saying is that okay, if you're an engineer and you're a civil engineer, you help build bridges. If you're a doctor, you
Oh yeah, no, we're not helping.
you
We're helping ourselves, and we're helping our children hopefully, have a better life, and as well as even think
but then they're not
thinking-
motivated to work.
That's not true.
Or
thinking outside
educate
the box.
Yeah, that's
thinking
not
outside the box of, wow, you can actually make money doing other things, not just the same rhetoric that we've been taught for the last 50 years.
It's
in the system.
it's rhetoric.
Rhetoric, that.
I like rhetoric better.
See? We can make up our own word. It's 2020. Who cares?
It's just words.
Exactly.
Numbers portion of the video here. This is where we take a look at the statement and try to put in any insights that I gathered through my month of trading. As we know, September was the month where finally markets came in. This was the beginning of the month. And we're already speaking, what is it, middle of October now. That has completely retraced markets back to doing what it's doing. And we're almost back to all-time highs like none of this shit ever happened. But it did happen. And September, first couple of days, this was a move that I was waiting for. Did pretty well. Take a look here. One big thing to note is that when you're waiting for a move for a good period of time, and you get it, what ends up happening too is that, you immediately, the reaction is you end up trying to go for more, especially if you feel that you didn't take as much as you could have on that particular move. Now, that's kind of what I'm struggling with. I see these moves setting up. I'm waiting for them. I'm spending my time. I'm taking my losses to figure it out. And then the move comes and I don't capitalize as much as I could. This is what I really got to work on, and this is one of the big needs for me to step away from social media, step away from everything to reach this particular level. So I hit that move short. I was short Shopify, Melly, same names, Amazon, Google, you name it. I was short all of its buy. Caught it pretty good, but I got out obviously a little bit too early. My take could have been a lot more. And then what ends up happening is that you end up chasing. There's so much volatility out there too. Amazon was trading at 2,900 at the time, moving 50 to 100 points a day. And then I started day trading. I started day trading a lot. And if you notice, what ended up happening was I just kind of fought myself, so to speak, for the rest of the month. And I ended up nowhere, when in reality, yes, there was so much opportunity on the table. Yes, all that kind of stuff. Yes, you could have made more, blah, blah, blah. But I tend to do more damage to myself after waiting for a big move to happen. So that's something that I got to work on as well. You hit your move, you step off. You hit your move, you step off. You hit your move, you step off. If you stay in it, you tend, at least in my history, I tend to open myself up to more, pain, so to speak, and more struggle, which is unnecessary. And most of it is provoked by the fact that I felt I didn't make as much as I could have on that initial move. So that's where I got to live for the next year to try to figure that particular issue out. But overall, a great month. Was able to make back all these losses and then some. So in a good position. Ended up the month in a good position to close out for the year.